This nigga Ash is the biggest troll I've ever seen in my life. Oh man. Wow.
Lo! Lo! How you doing? Lo! How are you, buddy? Lo! Hey! Hi! Well, in case none of you are informed, the Dallas Mavericks just traded for Kyrie Irving. About, I want to say, 48 hours after Legend of Winning came up here on these spaces and said Kyrie Irving was going to be a Laker. Legend of Winning is a Lakers fan. Legend of Winning, can you please tell us, how do you feel?
Man, this I'm not even like trying to be like facetious, but oh man. Oh my goodness. This is about to be just a legendary fucking
You could
space.
not outbid Dinwiddie,
Please,
DFS,
please,
and a
please,
2029
please.
first.
First of all, this nigga Rob Palinka. Oh, it's fucking. This is a recorded space. This nigga Rob Palinka is the densest general manager, VP, whatever this nigga name, whatever he is. This nigga is the densest nigga I have ever seen in my fucking life. Nigga, they got Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, and a first rounder. There is no fucking way that is a better package than Westbrook on an expiring, Austin Reeves, and there was fucking news that broke that they wouldn't move off of Austin Reeves, which is fucking idiotic, and two first, unprotected. I can't even like. I'm trying to like refocus myself. This nigga, Rob Pelinka needs to be fired today. Like dead ass. Like right now, Rob Pelinka needs to be fired today. Not at the end of the year. Today. That nigga is garbage. That nigga does not know how to fucking run a franchise. That nigga has been privileged to allow Anthony Davis and LeBron to be a Laker. He has not done nothing but basically be LeBron's assistant for the last 3 to 4 years. This nigga has been on his knees doing nothing. Why would you not trade two first, Austin Reeves, in a Western Conference that's wide open when the other teams that are competing to get Kyrie are other Western Conference teams? So now the route to trying to win is more difficult than it was before. This is this nigga is I can't I cannot stress enough how fucking dumb, idiotic, remedial, like just everything. He is the worst. We have the worst GM and coaching tandem from any team that is trying to be competent in the last 57 years of basketball. This nigga does not know what he's doing. There is no way, just no way that you have two top 10 players. Why are you wasting this nigga LeBron? LeBron should demand a trade. Fuck it. LeBron, I'm
Didn't
begging.
he sign
I
an
want to sign a
extension?
petition. He need
Yes.
another.
Well, no,
It
it
was
was,
a year.
LeBron,
It was a 2-year
yeah.
extension.
it's just a 2 year extension. So after this year, he only has one more year left. And then after that, it's a player option. So genuinely speaking, next year can be the last year that LeBron plays for the Lakers. And these niggas are fucking squandering it because they want to keep Austin Reeves. I swear that front office. I'm done. I'm resigning. I can't be a Laker fan while them niggas in the front office anymore. I can't.
Today's been a travesty.
Wait,
Today, yo,
but wait,
today,
Before we continue talking about the Lakers, I would
today, no, Ash.
wait.
I'm a
Just let me
Milwaukee Bucks
say
fan.
this.
I'm a Bucks fan, nigga. I'm a Bucks fan. I can't do it no more, bro. I'm a Bucks
Wait,
fan.
all right. Let
I
me
love you.
just say this real quick.
I'm a Bucks fan, bro.
Let me. I don't even know if I should say my speech. No, I had a speech prepared, but I'm not even in the mood anymore. You know what I mean? Nets fans, it's over, and I'm glad you may now rest. You know, in eternal mediocrity.
Oh yeah, Pod Thorne running around on NBA Twitter believing like, oh no, it's not real, nigga, it's real, dog. It's done. That franchise will be irrelevant, like the way they
Whoa,
were before they got
whoa,
KD and
shut up.
Kyrie.
Listen, the
Man,
That
the thing
organization
with
will be
the
irrelevant.
thing
man.
with the picks is, I'm pretty sure Genie didn't want to move off them, regardless of what Rob wanted to do. That's what reports are saying. That's all.
I don't
I'm just
care.
saying, Nick,
That's
you
still
can't go
fucking
against what
I
the
stupid.
fine,
Hold
fine,
owner
on,
fine,
welcome
fine,
to
wants.
the
fine,
Bucks.
fine. I will be a Bucks fan
Nigga,
until
why?
Genie
Welcome to
comes
the
off.
Bucks. We'll let you. Welcome to the Bucks.
I'm not. I can't root for that team no more, bro.
You
Yes,
sorry, nigga.
sir.
I can't, bro. Cause that like literally none of it.
This nigga
It
Brian
makes
ain't
no
got no
sense.
motion. Nigga, make them use the two first.
It make
It's
like
tough,
This
man.
old
It's
nigga
literally.
ain't
tough.
got no motion.
It's two first, and after LeBron leaves, you
No,
can still re-sign
no
Kyrie
motion.
and AD. You still
Don't
would
pick together.
have two top 15 players in the
Yeah,
league.
cause
Who the fuck cares about those picks?
I thought LeBron was in top 20, but that's not. That's not.
LeBron can leave after next year. But like I said, Kyrie and AD
Nigga,
is
the
still pretty
amount
good.
of
To be fair
people.
though, both
Hold
them
on.
niggas are injury prone.
To be fair, I don't think Kyrie was saving this team regardless. I'm not. I'm just gonna be real with you.
But it doesn't.
Go
It
find
doesn't
a
have
wing,
to be
nigga.
just this. It doesn't. It doesn't. Well, A. I think that clearly would have saved this season for the Lakers. A.
Yeah.
B. And more importantly, beyond this season, again, after this season is done, or after the LeBron era is done, you are still going to the next stage of Laker history with two top 15 players, nigga. Who gives a fuck about those picks?
Both of them niggas
I
injury prone
agree.
though. To be fair,
Nigga, you know who also was injury prone? That nigga Lonzo that we drafted.
I don't
You know
know what that
also
has.
ain't promised. You know also ain't promised that nigga Julius Randle in the postseason who we drafted. You know what also is up and down? That nigga Kuzma. And there's no need for us to roll the dice on draft picks when you have the two type caliber players that you would have on your roster moving forward. What the fuck? That's common sense. That's the whole reason why you traded those draft picks to go get this nigga Anthony Davis in the first place. And so now you have the ability, the potential, the grace. Because only an incompetent fuck like they are in that front office out in
My
LA,
God, nigga.
only they could have the privilege to have like someone like LeBron grace that jersey. The only way you even in that situation is because what people before you did, and now you have the potential to build something well beyond the next 18 months. And to everybody, all the Laker fans out there, because I'm a Bucks fan now. To all you Laker fans, let me tell you niggas what the next 18 months gonna look like. That this team ain't especially if the fucking Lakers in this week and that nigga Westbrook is still on the roster.
Please don't put that bad energy out in the air.
Y'all, it's fucking finished. It's finished. It's done. Westbrook being on that team beyond Thursday is completely over with. That means literally, and I do mean literally, the season is finished. It's done. It's over. You go into next year. There's no other free agencies in the market unless you think you'll get Kyrie in the offseason. But if you believe that you're going to get Kyrie in the offseason, Why not just sign? Why not just trade for him so you can get his bird rights so you can use that to leverage yourself to add more pieces to the roster? It still don't make no fucking sense. Nothing about this makes sense. Then you're still losing to the Pelicans and that's the thing. I can't fucking stand you goddamn apologists, you niggas who make excuses all the time. Nigga, even when AD, LeBron, and Russ are playing, they still lose. They lost last night to the Pelicans without Zion. I can't, bro. I can't. There's literally nothing. There's nothing. It's nothing to grab onto. A Rui Hachimura trade ain't doing enough. Especially when the team can't even beat a Zion-less Pelicans. Russ still on the roster. Darvin Ham coaching. Frank Vogel 2.0 is still Frank Vogel still coaching the team.
Vogel would do a better job.
That nigga Darvin Ham is Frank Vogel with a fucking tan. That's all that nigga is. It's the same shit.
Bro, shut up. You focusing on the negatives and shit, bro. Just look at the positives.
What positives?
Y'all can move Russ.
There's no positives.
Y'all can move Russ in the first for an actual wing. That's how I was doing today.
What wing?
What wing? What wing?
I'm not y'all weak ass, stupid ass GM nigga. Don't be asking me that shit.
He about to say Kyle Kuzma watch.
Y'all need a wing, bro. Y'all do also need a wing, regardless if Kyrie with the game or not. So.
Nigga, we need a coaching change. We need a roster overhaul.
Bro,
y'all are shit.
Bro, stop, bro. I'm not saying that the team would have been complete. Of course, there would have been holes in the team. However, there's holes in every team in the entire league right now. There is no perfect team. You would be able to get Kyrie, and it will supersede all of the flaws in the roster. You not having him now, and you just run around. What lineup, bro? This nigga Darvin Ham is still running 3-guard lineups, even though they just traded for Rui. Bro. The team is fucking finished, bro. It's cooked, finito, done. It's trash, garbage. It's done. It's done. Even if that team makes the playoffs, they cannot compete. They can't.
When you got Goat James and AD, nigga, you never out of a series, bro.
Yeah, but we have
James.
Darvin Ham in the front office, so.
I ain't kind of shut up.
Bro,
let me ask you a real.
I'm talking about playoff LeBron though.
Wait, let me ask you a question, deadass. When y'all see LeBron on the court, do y'all not cry?
Oh yeah, I just tweeted earlier. I was like, another prime Bron year wasted with the heartbroken emoji.
I mean,
to try to see how they do in my man.
I literally cry because I'm like, bro, there's no way that a man at this late in his career having the persistence, the discipline, the excellency to perform at the level in which he's performing at is wasting it all on a fucking poverty ass franchise, bro. There's no way.
You gotta really look at it like this. This nigga's an outlier of outliers, right? But still like top 10 in the league at age 38, year 20. This nigga team not even in the play, bro. That shit
not even sad, in the bro. They literally
changed the
rules. Games out of the play.
Watching this nigga,
the rules to let more niggas go in the playoffs, and they still can't do it.
That shit.
And so when the opportunity presents itself for you to actually be better than what you are, you still don't take advantage of it, nigga. Y'all didn't give a fuck about picks 3 years ago. Why do you care now?
Why are you just yelling, nigga?
Bro,
Why
let it go.
Why the fuck do you care about picks now?
It's the Fakers loss, bro. Let it go.
You know what's so crazy?
Oh yeah, don't bum that.
Hey, he a buck now, Mustard. He a buck now.
You a bum just like the rest of us.
Now than they were before.
Back at the bottom, nigga.
Care about picks now?
You're a Bulls fan.
Hey, they back with us. They back at the bottom with us. Let them stay there.
Back
Hey,
Type shit.
Mustard. Bo's a Bucks fan now, so
I'm a
Oh,
Bucks fan.
oh,
it's a
I
good.
can't
It's a good day to
until
be
until
about.
You not a
un-
fucking Bucks fan.
oh!
real
Well, I
quick.
ain't know you switched
Lo,
up.
real
I ain't know
quick,
you
real
switched up. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Real
Hey,
quick.
Law,
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. Real quick, Mark Stein just tweeted that Kyrie has no assurances of a subsequent contract from the Mavericks. They said he's eligible for a 2-year, $80 million extension. Wow, so they kind of made this trade on the whim of he might not come back next year. Like a big possibility about that. That's pretty crazy.
I don't think we can get him regardless, even if
Well, I'm not really talking about the Lakers. I mean from Dallas. Like they
Nah,
traded
they
for
could
him.
get him. They could sign him if they don't re-sign Rui.
they have to go far though. Like the Mavericks have to go far for Kyrie to even consider re-signing.
I mean, the Western Conference is
wait,
looking kind of mid. So
to Mustard. Like I said in my last video, Rob Pelinka has made me look like a fool for the last time.
Nigga, your punk ass came on this space
But the
yesterday.
Mavs had a better offer though, Lo. There's nothing y'all could have done.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
Why are you yelling?
Why is he screaming like that, man?
Stop yelling at me.
Go ahead,
listen. Y'all didn't want to give up the first. The rest sucks.
Wait, Lo, did you mute these niggas?
How's this nigga beating a mute?
Wait, Lo, did you mute these niggas?
Yes, I did, bro. Since they don't want me to yell, I'm gonna just talk to these niggas then. There's no way that any of you all are taking a trade package with Denny what's his nigga name? Finney Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh wait, Chris Haynes is broke that the Phoenix Suns are
they going for KD. I just sent it. It makes sense. I don't know why you'd go for Kyrie when you're linked to KD. So yeah.
There's no way that none of y'all, there's absolutely no way, and I do mean no way, that nobody in here is going to take a draft, especially when they're about to rebuild. They're about to blow the whole thing up. If you're blowing the whole thing up, there's no way that you're not willing to take an expiring contract, a 24-year-old Austin Reeves who's been over this nigga Austin, this nigga AJ, who's black, has a white man's hand. Jesus, there's no way you would not take Austin, a 24-year-old Austin Reeves who has been exceeding expectations, expiring Westbrook, who you just buy out and move forward without that type of money on your books, and then 2 first-round picks rather than 2 complimentary pieces. And I'm not trying to knock Finney Smith and Dinwiddie. Those are 2 really good players, but they're complementary pieces. And after that, you only got 1 draft pick, 1 first rounder. There's no way nobody in here is taking that over 2 firsts and Austin Reeves. There's no way you are if you're rebuilding. There just is no way. Stop. If you wanted a competent pieces to add depth to your team because you're still trying to compete, fair enough. But nigga, you're not getting a better package that comes with more first rounders and somebody who's 25, 24-year-old who's playing just as well, if not better than DFS when he's out there. Please stop.
Lo, you're missing the point, Lo. You're missing the point. Lo, you're missing the point, Lo. You're missing the point.
Nigga, they just dropped the Curry news. I think he's gonna be out for a while, bro. Like this shit is bad. I know
he's out for at least.
We don't care about Curry.
Let's stop for a second. Lo, you're missing the point.
They said that shit like
the reason that the Mavs are doing this.
More news like 2 minutes.
The reason
ago,
the Mavs.
I think he might be out to the playoffs.
I get why the Mavs are doing this.
Who cares?
The Mavs are trying to compete because, for one, there's no.
Arian, is my hate not working?
There's no guarantee that they're going to trade KD yet. Now I think they will. The Nets are going to eventually trade KD.
What?
The Nets are eventually going to trade KD. They have to. But the thing is,
do they make this trade? Because that's the thing. What the package Lo was talking about, right? They want to compete with him. That's why they took actual players and draft compensation instead of just draft compensation.
Like Westbrook is not. Westbrook, you're gonna buy him.
I somewhat agree with that. Somewhat.
They don't have their picks. The Rockets got their picks right now. When they eventually trade KD, they could get a haul for KD that will still keep them competitive or at least give them a young future.
From what team?
I'll be back.
They'll get assets, so it's not a big deal.
But they're not.
you get the most amount of picks that you possibly can. You
But
don't
there's
tell
no
yourself,
guarantee.
hey,
There's picks are still picks. Like they're still getting picks from the Mavs. Like you're acting like they're not getting.
they got 1 first-round pick,
So the Lakers
Mustard.
are going to give them 2. I mean, and we don't know if the Lakers are going to be cold, just like we don't know if the Mavs are going to be cold around that time. We don't know. 2029.
What?
Which
The,
wait,
Nigga,
Bro,
they're
wait,
gonna
LeBron
have
is
who do
literally
you
going to be
no, they're
retired
gonna
by
be out.
2029.
who do you think more realistically
okay.
speaking?
Yes.
Who
I
do you
know. The Lakers, yes.
Okay, if the
Nah,
Mavs are
that's
able
crazy.
to retain Luca, there's not a
But that's what they're
as
trading
Luca.
KD for. They're still going to get picks from the KD trade. Like this.
No, but
They
you
don't
get as
think they're going
many
to trade KD yet.
picks as you
Yeah, but
can
if they
though.
can eventually flip Dinwiddie and who else, Dorian Finney-Smith, flip those guys, they can still get more assets through them as well.
You could get more actions if you wanted to flip Austin Reeves, Mustard.
Austin
You're
Reeves is
saying the
not.
same thing, nigga.
What were they gonna package Austin Reeves with? What were they gonna package him to get?
What are they packaging Dinwiddie with?
Hey, they got Claxton there. They still got KD, obviously. Like,
Why if I'm Mustard, you're just chatting, nigga. You just talk.
what?
Mustard, you just talk. Why if it's a rebuild and I have a 23-year-old Claxton, why am I flipping
So
him?
you
What
just
the
so
fuck
you
am I
just think that
flipping him
this
for?
trade is just bad? Like this is just a bad trade for the Nets.
I think if it's bad because the Nets are still delusional, because it does come across like they're so fucking delusional that they believe that they're still going to be competing with KD.
What if KD
That's
wants
why
to
it's
stay?
bad. But
Don't you want to get the?
the reality is they're going to hit the restart button. That franchise is also dumb. They've been back and forth trying to convince, oh no, we're going to compete, we're not going to compete. Oh, we'll trade you, and then it got them in this situation where they got Ben Simmons on the roster
Yeah,
and
Ben Simmons
Dinwiddie.
sucks.
And,
Yeah.
and yeah, so that's another stupid franchise. That franchise is straight dumb. So I can, hey, if you want to agree with hey, to the people out there, hey, if you are in agreement with the franchise that somehow got Ben Simmons on the roster, that somehow traded away all their draft picks for 18 months of James Harden, and still didn't want to give Kyrie Irving a max, and with no contingencies behind it, if that's the franchise that you're in agreement with, fine. I'm not that stupid though, so I ain't gonna be in agreement with them.
Okay, wait, low.
I'm not gonna be in
I
agreement with
mean,
that dumb.
Wait. Let me say this real quick. I think, well, one, obviously there's another move or two to make for Brooklyn, right? Like I don't like this isn't the end all be all. I think obviously they're gonna get these first, and they're gonna move off of Ben Simmons if they're smart, right? They're gonna move off of Ben Simmons, and then they still have some assets. They're gonna go maybe get another player. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think now Brooklyn has positioned itself to where, funny enough, if a star becomes available, they can go get a star this offseason, right?
Ash.
Wait a minute, who's going to trade for Ben Simmons then? How can they move off of Ben Simmons?
AC, it's this simple. You call up Utah and say we will give you our first and take Ben Simmons for free. That is what it's that simple.
Ash.
Utah's not taking
Would you have more first
Obviously, Danny
to
ain't
do
gonna do
that?
anything for a pick.
Ash, would you have more first rounders to do that if you traded for the Lakers?
No, but what I'm saying is the Nets aren't trying to do that. What I'm saying is that you're trying to claim that the Nets like they won't be competitive anymore, and like, well, I don't think they're a title contender anymore. I do think they're now in a situation to where if they play their cards right, you can look at a situation where they are a title contender again by the end of the off season, right? If some things go their way, if they can get another star, because they have assets now. They have a lot of They have a lot of valuable role players. They got some picks. They're going to be moving off of
They have one pick.
Well, let me finish.
They could have had more picks.
Let me finish. First off, they have the Philly pick that they got last year. They have the pick that they got this year. I think they can trade like one of their, I think the 2027 pick if they like do some conditional. So I mean, they have picks at the end of the day, right? To move off of Simmons, which then opens.
And they got role players as well, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And then you also
they have assets. They can flip these dudes for assets.
I don't think we should.
They could have flipped drop picks as well and kept the role players.
This is a bad trade for the Nets
true.
Until we find out what their next move.
Y'all acting like the Lakers. The Lakers are always gonna try to compete, dog. We don't know if that's 2027.
If the Nets' next move is trading KD, I agree that this is a bad trade. But if they're trying to compete, then this isn't
the only Lola. The only thing that they're getting from the Lakers is picks, and I get that. Like,
stop. That's
all they're getting.
That's not the only thing
you're getting.
Yes, and cap relief. Yes,
you're getting is because again, You're getting cap relief from the Lakers. You're getting another first rounder from the Lakers, and you're also getting a quality rotation guard from the Lakers as well. That's younger than both Dinwiddie and Finney-Smith.
Yeah, but they want to compete.
Yeah, but they want to compete, Lo.
I get, but
Nigga, no, they
wait,
can't do that.
stop, bro. If we're in an agreement that the only way that team can truly compete is moving off of Ben Simmons, again, you just sat there and said, well, Ben Simmons, I can package draft picks. You're going to get more draft picks to package with them from the Lakers. What are we saying?
Yeah, but you have other role players as well.
But yeah, and then having less.
But why would you give up those role players if you're trying to compete?
No, but Lo, you have less return.
Mustard, it's literally Mustard. It's literally just one more role player. All
but Claxton is a whole D-point caliber player. They're going
to team.
Claxton is
there. Dinwiddie and DFS are much, much better than Austin Reeves. Can we be serious?
Yeah,
I don't know about
I don't even know why y'all gassing Austin Reeves right now. Y'all gassing him way too much.
Yeah, you're gassing up DFS.
So the concept that Charles
How am I gassing up DFS? What did you just say?
I watched
DFS is one of the best perimeter wings in the league. How are we gassing him up?
How are we gassing him up? That's called
gassing him up.
And you're getting Dinwiddie. You're getting Dinwiddie.
No, because I hate it when Lakers fans do this, dumbass. Austin Reeves isn't good. Just because
he's not good?
Just let me finish. Just because he puts up good production and makes half of that Lakers team look incompetent does not make him some superb role player. Can we stop talking about him?
But
It's not being about a just your team has been incompetent for the last 3 seasons. Don't hype up Austin Reeves because of
Thank you. He's hyping up mid. You're gassing up mid.
Stop, bro. Stop.
Remember, what the hell are we talking about, bro?
It's not about being superb. It's about a 24-year-old.
Oh my God, dude! Stop. He's not that.
Bro, stop, Mustard. You root for the fucking Bulls. Please stop. You root for the fucking Bulls. Let's cut the malarkey, nigga. Your team is in shambles. You should be out this goddamn space wondering what the fuck y'all gonna get for DeMar DeRozan and Vucevic, nigga. How about that, nigga? Because you ain't got shit going on over there. Zach LaVine is your goddamn face of the franchise, and after that is DeMar DeRozan, nigga.
Rather have that than have Russ on my team, but I'll
no, you would not. Not with AD and LeBron on it. No, you would not.
I would.
No, you would not. No, you
would
not.
What's your record again, Lo?
What is your record?
Hey.
Who y'all drafting next year?
I'd rather be a Bulls than a Laker. I'd rather be a Bulls than a Laker, nigga. That's Hey, we got assets. We got way better assets than y'all niggas.
Wait. Who did y'all draft 2 years ago? Was it Wagner? Oh no, that was Orlando.
Can I speak?
Y'all can't even draft nobody because y'all gave it all away. Y'all gave it all away.
No, wait. After.
That's why y'all pick don't turn into Wemby and y'all not even gonna get him. So forget it.
No, it's not. It's literally all we. This how little you know. After the pick swap in one more year, it's done. That's it. Can I speak, please? Nigga, you don't know what you're talking about, boy.
Just like we good now, bro. Don't worry.
Can I speak? Mustard, please. Thank you. Legend, I sent you the location for the tickets that I just bought for when the Mavericks come to Atlanta. I would like for you to purchase tickets as well so you can see what you missed out on as a Lakers fan.
I'm a Milwaukee Bucks fan, nigga.
No. Listen,
yes, sir.
And I at least put me and myself right behind the visitors bench so I could be close up to see the greatest show on ISO Earth.
You mean your Atlanta Hawks?
No.
Yeah. Because nigga, if I'm a Lakers fan, no. If I'm a Lakers fan, you're a Hawks fan, nigga. You are a Hawks fan. No. You used to wear Jeff Teague jerseys, nigga. You're a Hawks fan, bro.
We believe in Mark Cuban. So we can both be
No.
Listen. We can both
believe in Treyway, nigga. That's
we can both be there to see what we missed out on. I'll be there to see Luka. You'll be there to see Kyrie. I just want you to come with me. I sent you the location of the seats that I already purchased. I just want you to sit beside me. So you're gonna cry in agony, but I'm a Mavericks fan. This is a great day to be alive.
You are an Atlanta Hawks fan. A, B. The only tickets I'm going to watch is of my team, the Milwaukee Bucks, and Giannis.
Why do I have 77 tattooed on my chest then?
Why is it that when I gave you a Trae Young signed autographed jersey, you cried?
Oh, that's cap. I had COVID at the time. My body was sore. That's cap. That's
why is it that you grew up repping Jeff Teague?
Remember I had to tell you about Luka because you don't know ball?
Why is it?
Listen,
Why is it? Why is it that you grew up rocking, not rocking, excuse me,
the
repping
Hawks.
Knicks
Listen,
moves?
listen. The Hawks were my team at one point, and then I matured to realize Dallas is where it's at. Dallas, it's better in Dallas.
I'm maturing right now, and Milwaukee's where it's at. I'm a Bucks fan, bro.
Well, there we go.
I'm
I
a Bucks
just
fan. I'm a
look
Bucks
at
fan.
where I purchased those tickets. Come and see what we missed out on. You know.
I'm a Bucks fan, bro. I just refuse that front office to continue to make me look like a fool. I cannot sit here and bring my hopes up, believing that this team is going to be a competent, good team, and believing that they're going to make the right decisions
So you
when
done talking
it's
about the
right
Lakers,
in
low?
front of them, bro.
Hey,
I'm a
Low,
Bucks fan,
I
bro.
gotta go to
I'm a
Who,
Bucks
who
fan.
else
You
we
done
talking
talking about
about?
the Lakers, low?
Who
I'm a
else we
Bucks
talking
fan. I'm a
about?
Bucks fan, bro. I'm a Bucks
Look,
fan.
I gotta go
I
to a
can't
wait. I'm
do
gonna
it.
say this real
Welcome
quick,
to the
real quick.
squad, Low.
I
Welcome to
said
the
this from the
squad.
jump, day one, the first week, that the Lakers organization was gonna play games with the Lakers fans. They legit played games. Like they literally took y'all's hearts, looked at it, put it on the ground, shined it a little bit, lifted their knee, the right knee, and stomped all over y'all shit. Like I feel bad for Lakers fans because I called it. They legit did not want to use none of those picks. So like you said, when Westbrook is still on the team and he's not moved, realize that the entire process of this season was to get to the offseason to really make this roster make some shape. And that's honestly, I get it from a professional standpoint, not from a professional standpoint, from a business standpoint, but it's malpractice. It's legit malpractice. When you have AD coming back, LeBron playing the way he's playing, and you see that this team is still not there to make a strong move in the Western Conference, it's crazy. But Lakers fans, it is what it is. Y'all must like that BDSM pain. I don't know what's going on over there. For the Mavericks, hey, I'm not
Whoa.
gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mavericks, I like it. I like the fact that now Luka.
Yeah, if we can talk about the Mavericks
Real
perspective,
quick, can I real quick ask you?
go
Yeah.
ahead, go
For
ahead,
the
go
Mavericks
ahead.
perspective, it's perfect. I like the fact that at the end of the day, if Kyrie doesn't sign, they gave up two starters and they gave up a pick. It does look bad, but they were able to free up cap with those two guys. They have cap flexibility. They did lose the first round pick, but I think that when you have Luka Doncic, that's not going to be like your
Wait, DJ. Why? Who's arguing that this is a
no,
bad
no, no, no.
trade?
I'm just saying in general. I don't think it's a bad trade. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a bad trade. I think it's a great trade because now you give Luka an offensive weapon because they're going to be in the playoffs. You've seen what Luka did with Brunson last year and how Brunson stepped up. You have a guy with Kyrie where if and when the game is slowed down, you can give him the ball. He can run actions with Luka. Like there's a lot of things that they can do over there. The only issue with the Mavericks for me is defense, and I don't know how they're going to fix that hole, but. That's my only thing with them. And then my last thing with the Nets. The Nets, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a Rockets fan. Fuck it. We'll take it. Appreciate y'all. They're gonna trade KD. They're gonna basically be a bad team. We own y'all's picks. But like somebody from Rockets Twitter, shout out to Jackson Gatlin. Don't be surprised if we in the mix to get one of them dudes from Brooklyn, KD. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if somehow
What?
no.
What?
Listen.
Wait,
Don't
My
what?
man
What are you
wrapped this
no
shit
talking
up
no
about?
no.
into a
What?
Don't be
sequence.
surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't
Yeah,
be
no.
surprised.
He's
He's
You see that?
fantasizing. He's fantasizing.
he's
He's
done. He's
fantasizing.
done. He's done. He's done.
He
He's
just say,
done.
"Don't be surprised if Houston get KD."
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. Yes.
No
No, that's
way.
What are you
nasty.
talking about here?
Steve O's
No,
trolling. He's
but
trolling, dog.
but real quick though, to really talk about this Dallas Mavericks perspective, man, and their defense is about to be fried chicken, man. This is disgusting.
Facts.
Like they
Big.
got nobody out there playing defense for real. I mean, kid's gonna like do some positional stuff, I guess. But man, without DFS, who was like, their secondary rim protector, their best, on ball defender, uh, it's gonna be a little
They're back
tough.
to a
The
Maxi
best
Kleber
defender in
led
Yeah,
general,
I
bro.
defense.
It's just
see.
that's the heart and soul of their defense. That's the heart of their defense.
Yeah, they're back to a Maxi Kleber led defense.
They're
Oh,
cooked, bro. They're cooked. Reggie Bullock gonna be running around faster than
Yeah,
he is, man.
now you got to
although the
play
Mavs might
Reggie
be fucked with
Bullock
Kyrie
more. I mean,
Irving.
their defense is gonna be disgusting, but their
And
offense,
Christian Wood
man,
at the rim, holy shit, they're cooked, dog.
they're gonna
They're
be
cooked.
Hey,
having
Kyrie is that
120 games
crazy.
all the time.
Hey, they're gonna be flashy though. They're gonna be nice.
No,
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
be
No,
be
nice.
that's
But
for
they're,
sure,
they're
for
gonna be
real.
the best offense in
They
the
they
league.
might even make it out the first round in a 7-game series because there's gonna be some close ass games in the
But what
playoffs.
about the
yeah, because
Western
even
Conference
New
like
Finals?
Age Mellow and
if you
AI.
think back to like the Mavs in 2020 and 2021, like they kind of had the same
Oh,
makeup
the
that they
Steph
have
Curry
now. Like
years.
they were like all offense, right? And they gave the Clippers like some good scares. So I think depending on the matchup that they get in the playoffs, like they could.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't, bro. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I really do apologize, bro.
You can't what?
Here come this nigga West too, bro. I
You
can't.
can't what, Low?
I can't.
What
Bro,
can't you do?
I'm literally over here
Because I'll
about to.
tell you what Rob can't do.
I'm about to start
Rob
crying, bro.
can't
I can't.
build a good team.
I'm about to start crying, bro.
Rob
This nigga
can't make
Rob.
LeBron be on a contender.
There's no
Rob
way.
can't
There's
do
no way, bro.
his job.
The decisions that front office has made over the past 24 months, and I know West doesn't want to hear this. That Westbrook trade was the demise of one of the greatest duos we have seen since, if we're being honest with ourselves, since Shaq and Kobe.
Hey, one of the greatest duos of all time. Greatest
One of
duos
the
in Shaq and Kobe wanted Westbrook, by the way. West, never forget that. They wanted him. Don't let Lowe sit up here and try and tell you otherwise.
and that is true. LeBron
Well,
wanted him, but as a
well, I
general
feel for you.
as a general manager, you should
Nah,
have the
facts though.
ball to tell him, no,
Yeah, tell that nigga no.
I'm not trading. I'm not trading for Russ because it doesn't make sense for our team. When y'all both were healthy, we were able to compete. I'm willing to run the team back, make some slight alterations, and then we'll move forward with both of y'all at the helms. That's what you should do. Not immediately conform because the nigga tells you to go get Westbrook. I'm not trying to slander Westbrook here, but I just wanted to be clear. Bro, there's just no way. The Lakers are in this situation because they've been mismanaging assets for the past 2 years now. It's insanity. It's absurd. It's obtuse. It's dense. It's ridiculous. It's mind blowing. Somehow, some way, it just befuddles me how a team could win a championship, just get knocked out the first round because AD got hurt, and all of a sudden they panic and try to form another super team just because somebody said so. And then after that, when because LeBron said so, but then when LeBron said trade him, now all of a sudden you got a backbone. And you're like, oh, now you did this to yourself, so figure it out, nigga. What? Man,
Don't
trade the
worry, though.
picks,
Y'all can put it
bro.
on me.
Trade those picks. Trade them, bro. It don't make no sense to have
Bro,
them.
how do you feel that they only offer one first? How does that make you feel?
Is
Like,
that? Oh, you talking about either the Mavericks?
no. That the Lakers only offer one first for Kyrie.
Is that what it says? Is that the report saying?
That's
I sent
somebody
it to the
sent that
space.
in one of my group chats. I don't know if it's
Is it?
like a real report. I don't know if it's substantial, but I have to assume because this deal that the Nets accepted, I was in here listening to Ash, listening to Omo, try to make it seem like this deal was okay for the. This is a terrible deal for the Nets.
Why is
They
it a
they are
terrible deal?
not
It
they
is.
are
It
not
is.
competitive. They this is an awful deal. This is
Why
a
not?
deal where I'm going
Wait.
to explain.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
going
Go
to
ahead,
explain.
Wes. Go ahead. Yeah.
Dinwiddie, and Finney Smith with Kevin Durant and the rest of the cast of characters don't make you a contender. Like they went from contending status to moving Kyrie, and now they're considerably like Philly has usurped them. It's clearly three teams in the East now. That's how I feel, and I don't think Brooklyn
I
has any
agree.
shot as currently constructed now.
Wait,
So
but
this is
Wes,
a bad deal for them.
Can I counter that though?
Of course, yeah.
So
Well,
Westbrook would have been better.
my line of thinking is that
You making it a Westbrook thing.
the Nets throughout this year haven't really like if you I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Nets, right? But obviously Kyrie's a great player. I'm not about to deny that. But the Nets haven't been they've been able to stay afloat this year when Kyrie's on or off the court, right? Like Kyrie hasn't been the guy who's shifting games for them like ever since they went on the road. It's really been Kevin Durant, right? And obviously
What?
KD's
That's
out
cap.
right now, right? That's not cap, Nate. You can go
No,
look at you
no,
can watch the games
he's
yourself.
telling the truth.
You
But
can go watch the games yourself, or when Kyrie went out for that suspension, we weren't sitting here talking about the Nets losing a bunch of games. KD was the one keeping them afloat and winning games. And you can go look at the net rating, whatever you want to look at. The
What I'm
team
saying is
hasn't
that
struggled when
wasn't
Kyrie's off the
a
court.
championship team though. Is what I'm
No,
saying. They
I know,
weren't
but Wes, I
contenders
agree. No, Wes, I
until
agree, which is
Kyrie
why
got
I'm
back.
saying I agree, which is why I'm saying if they play their cards right, and that's why I said if they go out there and trade KD, I think it's a terrible move. However, if they go out there, they trade Ben Simmons, They open up the flexibility to go get a star, to go get like any sort of high level basketball player. They bring that to the team this offseason. Then yeah, you go out there and you become a title contender. They weren't title contenders without KD playing at an absurd level, anyways, right? And they're still basically the same team, I feel, because they've made up for their the defensive deficiencies, and then Woody can kind of emulate some stuff that Kyrie does. You know, I think they're gonna be fine when KD's playing. I don't think they're just gonna like free fall in the standings and they're not a good team anymore. I just think they're not a contender anymore.
I don't know. I still feel like the Lakers, two unprotected first, a young player, salary dump and Russ, and like though niggas like may look at that and be like, Russ isn't Dinwiddie. He's not the caliber. Like whatever y'all feel. Even if there's a situation where if you're really committed to being like to contending this year and still being good, still being competitive, you take the Laker deal and then flip those 2 first-round picks for another player to still make your team competitive.
But you can't get players if Simmons is still on the team. You can't. Like, you can't get the players that you think you
can't
can get.
Players on a rookie extension. You can get
and that's a lot of players in the league.
But how many of them want out? And not a lot of them want out. I'm looking at because Zach LaVine is a player who's potentially
they can get LaVine.
They can get LaVine. That's what I'm saying. And two unprotected first probably wouldn't even have to throw that. Throw Simmons, throw an unprotected first, maybe another second, maybe have another young player. And I think the Bulls play game. Like I think they play ball with that. Like, but maybe you have to throw 2 first. Who knows? But there were things you had more flexibility if you take a deal where you're just acquiring picks and a young player. They just like the contracts they took on too. That's another thing I want to give Dallas credit for. Even if Kyrie doesn't resign, they got off of 2 contracts that they just gave, like they just signed extensions. Dinwiddie got a deal from Washington last offseason, and then fucking Finney Smith they gave an extension to. So they just got off those contracts. So even like I just think Brooklyn did a poor job, bro. I think
I hear you, but I think like getting DFS, and then there's gonna be another move they make in the next couple of days before the deadline. I think they're gonna have enough like kind of like what the Mavericks have, where they have like a bunch of really good role players around their star, and then waiting for a trade to happen. I think that's what the Nets are doing.
Can I clarify
right
what I said about the whole Houston thing? Because niggas, I tweaked a little bit. What I meant to say was that, like, if KD does become moved and they try to start putting him in trade talks, I said Houston will be in play. Now that I mean, like, in a crazy world, him coming to Houston would be like a whole lot of other things. But like, no matter what happens, the fact that Houston owns their picks, it changes how they can do anything with their rebuild if they do decide to do a rebuild and trade KD. So what I'm saying is that since Houston owns that, basically their future, any move that's made, a third team or a fourth team that will be added into a trade, Houston's definitely going to be in talks. So that's what I meant by that.
Yo, we gotta wrap up this space pretty quickly because I gotta hop on stream with Player's Choice and record a video. But I see Raquel is here. I know she's gonna let me hear it.
I just wanted my apology, first and foremost, because I told you that we wasn't gonna be able to get him. But no, all joking aside, because I didn't actually think he was gonna leave. I was told that he was just doing this as a way to get more money from from the Nets. So I actually didn't think he was going to leave at all. That was like my stance on that. But I heard that it really wouldn't have mattered if they didn't want what the Lakers was offering. So is it this time? Is it on the front office, or like does that all matter?
If it's true that the front office only put up 1 draft pick, then yes, it is. Because at that point, because even if you're concerned about what the Lakers look like beyond the LeBron era, you still move forward basically with 2 top 15 players in the league. Why would I not? Like why is that not suffice enough to justify moving off of 2 more picks?
To add some information, earlier there was a reporter, and when I found the tweet, I'll add it to the jumbotron before you end. There was a reporter who was saying that the Lakers weren't like all in 100% because it was contingent on Kyrie signing a 2-year extension versus giving like the full 4-year max. And I'll share the tweet. If that is true, if that report is telling the truth, the Lakers, it's beyond malpractice at this point. Like it is just so bad. Like everything around it is so bad. Like, and yeah, I'm a Russ fan. And yeah, niggas are mad about Russ getting traded and yeah. They could have corrected that mistake if they truly identified as a mistake. That can be corrected. They have everything in the cupboard to correct a decision like that, and they chose not to. They have not shown any willingness to go all in and say, look, we're going to build around AD and LeBron again, rebuild around them again, and put the necessary pieces to make sure that they have a real shot at
I
contention.
personally
And that's
disagree with that
ignored.
though, Wes. I think that it's easier to say like, it's just we can rectify that situation when I feel like that's just it. Who other teams are more than aware, and that's not a diss at Westbrook, but more other teams are aware of Westbrook. So I don't think he's that easy to move, honestly. Like I just don't believe he's that easy to move.
I think if you package him with 2 firsts and you're a team that's probably going to look to rebuild anyway, I think he should, at least in theory, he should be easy to move though. Like I like yeah, like move in terms of like him being on the team, fair enough, but move so you can get cap flexibility and you just waive him and then you move forward with like that.
Yeah, no, I guess what I was saying was, again, this is all based upon other people telling me, so this could be all inaccurate. But they were saying that basically the Nets didn't like our deal regardless, even if because they wanted more win now players and better, stronger role players, and they were and the Lakers just didn't offer and didn't have what they wanted. So my whole thing is that I'm only asking like, did we have a legit chance to get him? Then if that's the case, yeah, of course. I don't care if y'all go off on Rob because I mean I still think he is still a problem. The whole office, the way it's being ran, is still an issue. There's no way we can get around that and deny it at this point because we even looking at it now. You guys already seen. I'm even over Coach Ham. So if all of this is facts and this is all true, then the Lakers are in trouble no matter how we look at it. And I'm kind of where you was at when I came into the space. I think we're done. And I picked Bucks as my second team in the Warriors, and now with Steph Curry down, yeah, it's all bad. Lakers, we I don't see how we recover from any of this. It doesn't make any sense.
Even if you trade Russ before the
I
deadline?
just shared
But
the
what are
tweet
you
in the
getting though?
Jumbotron.
It won't.
Michael
It won't
Corvo.
move the needle at all.
Because look, even if they trade Russ, if we being honest with ourselves, you and I was speaking about the Spurs thing. Shout out to the Spurs, but the Spurs they don't really want to trade with the Lakers. They don't, and even if they do, they're going to try to give up as least as possible, and that's just like that's a Spurs thing. So the Spurs are really not trying to trade with the Lakers. And then in terms of out what we're going to trade for Jordan Clarkson and whoever they got out in out in what you call it, like it's not like none of it really makes any sense. Like there's nothing for the Lakers to really trade for that's going to cement themselves for the foreseeable future, or at least even beyond this season. And even if you are going to do that, you're going to trade you rather because hypothetically speaking, you're trading a pick anyway to go get whatever you need to get. So you're telling me even if you trade with Utah, you were hesitant to just throw one more draft pick to get Kyrie, AD, and LeBron, but you're settling to trade one draft pick for Clarkson and Mike Conley? Like none of it, like that don't make no sense to me. That's crazy. That don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
crazy.
net
It's
though.
absolutely
Look at what
crazy.
they did. They basically traded for Harden, and then they got. Remember when Dinwiddie got hurt, and then that's why they did the whole trade with Harden to end up back with Dinwiddie. It's the Nets front office. Does anything they've done really make a lot of sense? And you got Ben Simmons. Like, what have they done to prove that they actually made competent choices themselves?
I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn is kind of finished, but
The
what
I
Jets
will,
will
I
end up
will, I
taking
will
it.
say offensively they look really cooked, but defensively they got a really nice team.
fair enough, but fair enough. I understand what Ash is saying and what Mustard is saying. I'm not denying that. I just think that you if you're it's very
I think it's
clear.
too early. I think we have to wait to see what they do.
Yeah,
I
y'all
know.
do got to give it time.
I completely disagree with you. I think it is unequivocally true that even whatever you get for Ben Simmons is not going to make you as good as the
Okay,
Boston
well,
Celtics.
what if KD decides to stay? Do you think this is a good move?
But listen,
Doesn't
listen,
need to make them as good as the
No,
Boston
listen,
Celtics.
No,
listen,
because
listen,
they'll still
listen,
be
listen,
pretty
because
listen to what I'm
KD's
mediocre.
not
listen.
doing much with
Wait,
that
I'm gonna say,
team.
listen to what I'm saying. Even if KD wanted to stay, you should still have the ability to acknowledge it still be best for us as a franchise to just rebuild anyway. Because even if KD stays, regardless of what they get for Ben Simmons, more than likely they're not going to be better than Boston, Milwaukee, nor Philly. And if we're being honest with ourselves, Cleveland is really just that's another team that's really just
Okay,
a
but what if they
trade.
clear cap? Though they can clear cap with this situation. If they move Ben Simmons, but what if they clear cap?
But the next two free agency classes aren't that great.
I mean, hey, KD just gonna have to stick it out through the grind, bro.
Katie is
That's all I'm
But
saying.
Hold on. Y'all didn't see Chris
He
Haynes
about to ask for
report?
a trade.
Chris Haynes just
Yeah, I know.
reported that the Suns are like in full,
Oh, they're
like full
interested in him.
throttle. Yeah,
yeah.
Kevin
They're
Durant.
I
gonna
mean,
trade
they
So
for
could
I
be
him
don't
and
interested
so
in the
make
nigga. That don't
moves.
mean
That's
nothing
what he
though.
said.
I'm not.
but
Yeah,
and then,
I get you. You're right. You're right.
but Mustard, that can be fine. But the point still stands though. Even if he stays, there legitimately and genuinely is no point for Brooklyn to try to
It really took this long
restructure
to
the
get a
Why
team
real
not?
around
nigga up.
KD.
Why
What
not?
is going on?
I'm
Why
just
not?
saying it's really hard. Go ahead,
Because
Ash.
I'm gonna answer because there what is it? It's not really doing nothing. It's still amounting to a second round exit. So you're right. It's hard to ever get to a point where you have someone of the caliber of Kevin Durant on your roster. But if you are not able to maximize that window, which FYI they can't unless they really move Ben Simmons, then what's the point? As long as Ben Simmons is on that team, they can't trade for another young player who just signed a rookie max extension. As long as they have Ben Simmons on that team, they will always have $38 million tied up with one player. As long as they have Ben Simmons, they're going to already be forced to build the team a specific type of way because that's how the team is going to be structured with Simmons on the floor as well. Like they're already limited already because of Simmons. Then you already are worse than the other three teams ahead of you in the standings. And you can look at teams like Cleveland. Hell, even Miami. I'm not even saying as to knock Miami, but Miami is a better. I would pick Miami in the playoff series right now than Brooklyn.
Even
Like
if
that.
that's the case, all we're saying is that you got to give them time to retool.
They were always ass though, bro. Like
I mean, okay, but like like if they come out there, they retool, they get assets around them. Like I don't see why they can't be like a second round team that gives the team a
they were
scare.
tricking
But I
y'all
think,
into
They definitely
And
can.
Even if I agree with
while
you,
waiting around for the next star to say he wants out and then going for him.
They were doing
They
well
already
even
they
without Kyrie, and now they've added these guys.
Ash, I agree with you. But what does that do though? I'm not the
the
next
same
star.
thing that the Mavericks were. It's the same principle.
But
The
I don't.
exact same principle.
But I think the difference is the Mavericks. You have Luca for way longer than, or you could potentially have him way longer than what
But
Brooklyn is
look,
going
I'm
to have.
saying that all assuming that Katie wants to stay. If he wants
Yeah,
out, then it's
if he
different.
wants out, then there's nothing they
Yeah,
can
that's
do. But if he
different.
wants
Yeah.
to stay, you
No,
can still compete with this
I'm
roster.
talking about from a pure age point. Like I mean, goddamn, the nigga's 34. How long do you think KD is
Nigga,
even going to be
stars ask out
performing?
like every year. That's not it. You're not waiting 3 years
No,
until a star gets
I
available.
get, but I get. All right, so let's say who's the star? Zach
I mean,
LaVine.
hey, Levine's pretty good.
Levine is
Come
not
on,
bad.
Levine's
man.
pretty
Levine is
good,
not
man.
bad.
He doesn't move the needle for this team, man.
I mean,
from
Zach
which
he's
team?
better
The
Levine
than
is
what.
Nets.
star.
Do they know? The Nets. Are they aware, Ash?
Well, I don't think you are because Levine's pretty good.
Nah,
Shit.
you been hating on that nigga all year. Don't try to
What?
keep that.
Oh, I
He
haven't,
has
bro.
been. He just sitting there waiting for more draft
To be
picks from
very,
another team.
No, I'm
I don't
not,
lie. The Nets need
bro.
to
I
There's
mean,
blow that
some
I
up.
really
propaganda,
don't want
man.
the
We
nigga on
can
the
see
Bulls
it.
either. I'm not gonna lie
Wait,
though. But
Come
The
on.
Nets need to blow that up.
Imagine being a Bulls fan,
They,
bro.
they
Bro,
need to blow it up.
the only
Who said
direction,
it? Who
the
said
only
imagine
direction
being a
moving
Bulls
forward,
fan? Who said that?
I'm not saying this will lead to
the only
anything,
way
but
to move forward is to blow it up,
but
bro.
Simmons,
I'm
but Simmons,
I said blow it up.
Simmons
You're
DFS.
wasting your
y'all
time.
saying blow it up like they
Wait, let
just
me
got
let me
like
cook.
a barrage of picks waiting for them or some shit
They
like that.
Damn,
don't.
why
But
You
you
if
gotta
they
have
do
do
that?
it,
Kevin
they
Durant
trade
playing
KD.
Dude,
They
that's
trade
at a peak
KD.
Mustard.
level.
Like,
That's
what are
what
you
you
saying?
just said,
And that's what
though.
I'm saying. That's why they got the pick from the Mavs, and they're competitive,
What
dog.
picks? A
No,
two
no,
second round pick
then
for
they
a
should have just
Yeah,
taken
what
a
are we
2027?
record
saying?
deal at
That's
that
not
point.
moving nothing.
Like those.
That
Wait,
I'm about to
They
say the way
still.
they're
Y'all are
currently
missing the
constructed,
point. No. They
their
still
first
got
No,
a
round
you
pick.
exit.
are. You are.
They
You
still
are.
got a pick, and they got pieces to compete with.
But I'm
What's
telling what
wrong
I'm
with that?
saying. What
Come
I'm
on,
saying
man.
is, if
bro.
if you have Kevin Durant playing at a peak level, and you're in a situation where you're constantly trying to, because let's be honest with ourselves, this ain't a championship team unless KD just has like a Hakeem type. I'm not saying he can't do it, but he has to play
No, he
like
can't.
some
He
go
can't.
crazy, right?
He
But this
can't
team
do it.
isn't one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference anymore. What the Nets are basically doing is consolidating. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. This team, no, it's
But
not it. And
y'all act like they're not gonna get a good package for KD. Like they can still
I'm
move
not. I'm
KD.
not
No,
saying they
That's
won't. No,
but
I'm
when
not
y'all,
saying
but
they
hold
won't.
on,
But I'm saying that if you can, no, wait, Mustard.
Mustard,
I'm not saying they won't. But if you can, then you need to go ahead and just accept that. Like,
I'm
I'm not
gonna
gonna
say
lie, I have a
if
hot
they're
take
if
about
they're
this.
trading, wait, Mustard, if they're trading KD, then what is the point then?
It's
Well, what if
What
they're
was the
not
point of
trading
overrated.
doing
They
what
would
you
KD?
have
just
to trade
You
doing?
can still if you move KD, you can still get a package that can allow you to
I'm not,
contend.
Mustard. You're not listening
bro.
to
Omo, please
No,
stop,
no,
Mustard. You're
no.
Mustard.
being
You're not
so
Bro, it's
listening.
like y'all are
you're
not
not
hearing
being
me, bro.
real.
Wait, 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 wait.
No,
Let
no,
me
no,
let,
hold on, hold
let,
on. If
let,
Mu-
they
let,
don't
wait,
let me
have
Mustard.
cook.
their picks and they move KD and they get a package
I'm on
that can still.
Ash's side. I'm on Ash's side. Almost being retarded though. Let me cook up. Let me cook up. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they are in a better position, but I'm also not seeing how this is like the world-ending crazy bad trade that like this nigga in West tried to make it seem like, bro. You have
For
the
the
assets.
Nets, right?
Yeah, for the Nets.
Yeah, that's all I'm
Let
saying.
me
That's what
finish.
I've been
Let me finish. Let
saying.
me finish. Let me cook. You have the assets to go make a move for creation. You have, don't they? They have two of Philly's picks, right?
Yeah,
They have
one
one
on one.
Philly
They have
pick.
one. They have one.
One
They
Philly
have
pick.
one of Philly's pick,
Oh wait, no, they do
another
have
pick.
two. They have the
Yeah, because
2027. Yeah, you're
they
right.
traded. It was three involved in the
Yeah,
Simmons
yeah,
trade,
they have the
wasn't it?
Okay, then
2027
yeah.
first as well. Yeah, I
Okay,
forgot.
so they have three picks and Dinwiddie's salary to make a trade for creation, and then you added a like an actual defensive forward to a unit that needed that. Like uh let's say they get like a low level all-star level creator, and you pair that with like, you know, DFS Simmons, KD and Claxton defensively in a switch heavy system, nigga, that's chokes.
Eli,
Nigga,
that's what I've been saying for
nigga,
the
that's
last
low
It's
key
not.
15
crazy on
minutes.
defense. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not
Exactly.
contention.
I'm
That
That's
not.
all
offense
I'm
is still
saying.
No, but
Nigga,
they
they
I
can
didn't
weren't
say
still
they
contending
can't
with
compete.
put.
They can
I
still
didn't say they
make deep
can't. Hold on,
playoff
hold
runs.
on.
They can
were they
still make
contending
I
with
deep
didn't
playoff
say
Kyrie?
they
runs,
can't
bro.
put a competent roster out there. What I'm saying is,
Nigga, they're not. But
if you hold on, if
that's
you
low key a
move
better
up,
playoff roster if they
listen,
get the creation they need than
bro,
what
bro.
they
that
have
was
with
That's
a
Kyrie.
that's
second
if
round.
that's if they get it though. That's a huge if.
I'm about
And
to
if they
say, all right,
don't,
when
it,
y'all saying if, who is the
Which
if?
is why we keep saying
But no,
wait.
no, no,
You
no.
have to
Okay, but
give them
That's why I
I'm
keep
asking.
saying wait until the next move is made. Y'all keep saying if
Okay, but
can they
who is
get
it?
it? So
But
wait.
Ash.
What's up?
Genuine question. Who is the if? I
The
know you
if?
don't. I know we can't. I know you don't know exactly, but in a
Well, I don't
realistic,
listen. I don't know exactly, right? But this is what I do know, right? A
can you
guy like
just try to
wait,
give
let
me a
me
name
finish.
though?
I was about to start naming players.
All right, go ahead, go.
A guy like Siakam is a guy who's been thrown around in the trade market. That would certainly help out the Brooklyn Nets, right? A guy like Najee just texted me. OG, Siakam, those are two guys who would very much help the Nets out and keep them moving forward in a contending direction, right? I don't know about players right now, but that's the thing. Stars become available at any point in time. So I don't need to know who it is right now. I'm saying by next off season, they can certainly get a low all-star player, or even better, given all the assets that they have, and go right back to being a contending team and arguably be better than the team that they had just 2 hours ago. Like, let's be serious. And even now, even if they don't make a trade, right? Let's say they keep this current team. This is a very stacked defensive team that's going to be riding the highs of KD, which they've already been doing anyways. Kyrie hasn't been the player for at least impact wise that y'all think he's been for this Brooklyn Nets team. Especially with how good Dinwiddie can be at times, right? That he's shown the way he can be as like a third level creator, whatever, right? They can certainly be competitive in the Eastern Conference. They won't be a contender. They won't make it to the finals, but they can certainly be competitive until that player becomes available. That's all me, Eli, and Omar are saying. I don't know why that's so
Dinwiddie
hard
has
for
some.
y'all to grasp.
Dinwiddie isn't a
so
good. Dinwiddie isn't a good.
my
Wait,
issue
wait,
was
wait.
that
Let me cook. Let me
Nah,
cook.
Eli. Unless they're competing
I'm
for a
cooking. Let
championship
me
and it's
cook. Let me
definite.
cook. Listen, bro.
Nigga,
Listen, bro.
I'm about to pack up the space.
Looking in the
Nah, hold on.
looking in the current, right? In the current, the Nets have like Nets have the capability to put out lineups that are at least on the defensive side of the court are ultra futuristic and have like ultra versatility and not just like versatility in the sense
Give
of
the
multiple.
give the lineup. I'm not saying
Royce
they don't.
O'Neal, Dorian Finney-Smith, KD, Claxton, Simmons.
Is not beating the Boston Celtics or the Bucks.
No one said.
They
No
were
one
not
said
gonna beat
that.
them
That's
either
not
Y'all,
true.
way.
But
y'all,
here,
y'all,
no,
they
my
don't
only
have to
my
beat
wait, hold
those
on,
Okay,
teams,
one
bro.
second.
They don't
hold on,
have to
wait,
What is
beat
the
wait.
them,
My
point
bro.
thing
then?
is, y'all
What is
keep
the point
saying
if you're
these
not?
players and y'all naming
I
these
just
picks.
explained the
It's
point
For
waiting.
different times.
Okay, y'all gotta
So
remember, bro. This shit doesn't happen
but
overnight.
mustard,
We gotta
my
give
only
this shit
my
time.
only thing is y'all are making good points. Defensively, they can do something with KD, right in the heights of KD. My only issue is, again, Eli, maybe you let something again. It's reiterated. How exactly do they get a player like Siakam?
Thank you, bro.
And I
And that
only
is what
say
I
that.
was saying earlier.
We
You
That's
know,
just
why I
told
said
listen,
you
the
they have
Lakers
three
deal
listen.
would
Let
have
first.
me,
been a
yeah,
better
Wes.
deal. Hold
They
on,
You
have
hold
gotta
on.
three
give
first
it
round
time, bro.
picks.
They
Wait, no,
get
no,
That's
no.
through
why I was
Listen,
saying.
assets.
Hold on,
listen.
hold on.
Hold
Listen.
1 second,
That's why.
1 second.
Oh, my
How
fault.
do you get a
Smooth.
player like Siakam? And again, when the Rockets own all of your capital, how exactly do you get that?
That's not true.
Like
They
What
don't
do you mean
own
it's
they
all
not
the
have
true?
capital.
We
Philadelphia,
own
they
They
all
have
don't
this
Philly
shit.
own
What are you
picks.
capital.
They
talking
have
about?
They
Philly
have
picks.
Philly's
They
picks.
have
Dude.
So you're telling me a
they
guy
have
like
Philly picks,
Siakam
and
is going
now
to be
they've
good enough
added
for
a
you to get
Mavs
for
pick,
what?
and they still have other
So
players.
They have three firsts
but
available.
listen,
They have their own.
players are getting traded for
Wait.
damn near 6, 7 picks. You
Wait,
mean
they
to
have.
tell me a nigga like
Bro,
It was.
not
Siakam?
everybody is gonna be
It
doing that
it
Gobert
was
shit, man. Y'all
four
gotta
All right,
firsts.
okay, all right,
It was
okay.
four firsts and four swaps. They have access to their 2028 pick
Don't
when
they?
the
They
year
have a
goes
pick
by.
this year,
How
2028,
right?
many how many
2029, because
first round picks do
they
they
give
have
them up by
this
Let's
year?
years.
talk about. Let's talk in
OG
reality, right?
Anunoby's name is being
They have
floated
a.
for
Don't they
three
Like,
have a pick?
picks.
let's be honest, we own
What is
it's
Siakam
tough
going
for
Okay,
them
for?
to make
you
moves.
asked the question, and now you're just talking
Go
over
ahead,
her.
go ahead, Eli, go.
Let's talk in reality. Let's not make shit up about the picks they don't have. Like they have Philly's 27. They just added Dallas's pick, and they have their own 20. They have their own 28 or 29.
And this year's Philly pick as well.
And they have their own pick. Don't they have their own pick this year? Or is it?
No. They
It's
have
a pick
Philly.
swap, I
They have
believe.
their own. They
Pick
have a
swap.
pick swap this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
all right, look. So let me ask
So they
Eli.
have trade capital with
Eli,
picks, and
Eli,
they
And one
have
of the picks goes up this year. So
wait,
and
I
they
mean,
Eli,
have
that's
salary and they have
Eli
salary
Nash,
savings.
I gotta go. Eli Nash. I know you're not saying it, but in this hypothetical Siakam trade,
I,
piece
I,
some.
I
I
didn't
don't know
put
about
that.
that
I
one,
didn't
bro.
put that in the air.
That's
No,
just
but
Ash.
for all right, see, all right, Eli, give me another name then. Not Siakam. Give me another name. If a hypothetical,
Hypothetical. Let me put my phone on the charger right quick.
because on the Siakam, the draft capital that y'all are talking about trading for Siakam, they would have had it with or without this trade. The only draft capital that they gained in this was just one more pick. They would have gotten in a hypothetical world.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. But when I'm saying, Lo, I know what you're saying, but they would not have had the contending pieces in a Dorian Finney-Smith and in a Dinwiddie
Well, how
to
do you
continue
keep?
to
How do
compete.
you, bro?
Okay,
That's
okay,
my
okay,
disconnect. That's
and
my
so
disconnect because I think you're gassing. I think you're gassing Dinwiddie. And if you're paying attention, I think Finney Smith is a really good piece. That being said, though, he hasn't had the best year. So unless you think he's gonna go to Brooklyn and completely turn things around, because he wasn't playing that well in Dallas this year.
with the
He really was
let's
Yeah,
say
not.
with the
offensively, I'm not offensively they're going to be garbage. I don't disagree with that. They're going to have issues. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's the defense that they
defensively,
need.
the defensive potential of the Brooklyn Nets is sky high right now. Like that's all I'm saying.
All
And
right, yeah,
and
and
that,
we
and
that
agree there. We agree
Okay,
there.
How was okay, wait. This isn't necessarily added shot creation. And I think that you're probably like at least if you want to make a trade in the next 4 days, you're probably gonna have to rely on like for the rest of the season, you're probably gonna have to rely on what KD does as a shot creator. But like how much would Conley wouldn't cost that much, would he?
all right, you got it.
In the
Conley
first
Let's
place,
wouldn't
bro.
let's
be
spread
good
out.
okay,
enough.
In
He
this
wouldn't be
okay,
good
place,
enough
bro.
not.
for them.
All right, bro. All right. All right. All right.
I wasn't saying that, Lo. I wasn't. Like,
I know.
come on, man.
This nigga made us wait.
Come on,
Put
man.
his phone on the charger
Mike
to
Conley, bro.
come back
Come
and
on,
say
man.
Mike Conley.
Come on, man.
Yo, you can get that nigga in the buyout market in a couple more days, bro.
I'm saying, come on, bro.
Come on, bro. There's no way. There's no way, bro. I gotta go make this video. I gotta
Oh,
go
but
stream.
Dallas isn't coming out the West, by the way. Just wanted to.
Oh, I don't think they are. That's why I said, yo,
Their
congratulations.
defense is horrific. Let's get one thing straight.
Congrats to Jokic because he will be coming out the West. Congrats to Jokic. I'm sorry, Raquel, but
Oh no, Eli was saying his point was that Mike Conley, you can get him in the buyout.
My
That's his
point,
whole point.
that was literally my point. That's why I say he wouldn't cost that much, right?
okay. So
You could get him for cheap. And I'm
what's the
saying
star though?
that at least off the bench,
because the Nets have more than just a shot creation issue. I think that one of their main issues is that they don't necessarily have someone that does a good job of getting them into their sets. I'm
Give
saying
me
that
the
I'm
name of the
just talking about
star.
on the. Can I first fucking build a roster on the
Hurry
edges before
up,
you
because I
ask me
gotta
for this
go. You're
big ass shot
filibustering
creator?
about a whole
I
bunch
don't
of other
fucking know
names I
off the
don't
top
care
of my
about.
head, dude. Honestly, I genuinely don't know what the trade would be. Maybe it would be Levine. Maybe it would be like I don't fucking know, bro.
Okay,
Once,
That's what I said
real quick.
earlier.
wait. Let's say Levine then. Okay, and I'm not saying you saying specifically Levine. I just need a caliber player. For a
Okay.
caliber player like Levine, how much do you think? What more did they just gain that would put them in a better position to get Levine that they would not have been able to do if they had traded for the Lakers trade?
A extra draft pick with your ass draft capital.
Low,
You're missing the
real
point, Lo.
quick,
It's the trade is not just about getting
real
somebody
quick,
else.
because I'm about to.
And
Also,
also, you don't
it's
get a
doing
player
both.
you don't get a player that adds defensive versatility like DFS in the Lakers trade.
No. I'm not
I'll
doing
No,
say,
but you get Austin Reeves, though.
all
Come
I can
on,
say,
man.
all I
You
can
get
You
say
see
is
how
Austin
nigga muted me
Reeves.
to try to call me a retard for the Conley shit? Like I was saying, yeah, trade for Conley. I was saying
no.
the
Look,
first thing I said was you could get Conley for cheap,
But I
nigga.
asked you a question and you start going off
Because I
about
was
who you think.
I'm building a roster, nigga.
That's not what I asked you though.
I'm building a
Exactly.
roster,
look.
bro. In
All
my
I'll
head,
say
bro.
is it's tough for the Nets to make any really big moves due to what Houston has. All I'll say, it's tough.
Nigga,
So
we just told you why
that's
it's
what.
Does
not
Steve
tough,
want to
and
just
you
say
still keep
I'm a
saying
Houston
Yes.
Rockets fan
No,
basically?
what are
That's
you
what he
talking?
just
No,
said.
I'm being dead ass. I'm being so serious. It's tough for them niggas to do anything. It's the facts. That's why I
some
said they need
respect,
to go
Conley.
ahead and
Conley's having a pretty solid
trade that
season,
nigga
bro.
KD.
All right, bro. On that note, I thank y'all for coming out, bro. We peaked at like 4,000. I'm about to go to Players' Choice right now and be yelled out for another
Lo, you
30
trying to
minutes.
watch Westbrook highlights later on today?
Please stop.
Yeah. Russ is still in LA.
Y'all niggas, boy. Y'all niggas is.
Let's go, Russ. Let's go, Russ.
I'm repping you.
Let's go, Russ.
Stop. Do not get West involved. I'm repping Drew Holiday. We got 2 All-Stars out of Milwaukee. Drew Holiday and Giannis. Chris Middleton's coming back. He's looking much better than what he did before. Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez.
Just to lose to Philly?
Does he know?
I do, actually. That's why I said
Yeah. You do know about James Harden, right, in the playoffs, right?
You're a Drew Holiday fan talking about the playoffs, by the way.
Hey, does he know about
You're
it
a
beating the
Drew
playoffs?
Holiday fan
Does he
talking
know?
about the playoffs.
Yo, does he know about it beating the postseason?
Okay. What, a perennial 30?
Does he know about hot potato Tobias Harris in the
You
playoffs?
know a lot about Giannis in the playoffs, now wouldn't you, Love?
Yeah, I do 50-piece in the finals.
I'm
I do
not
know about
moved by
that.
what you do against Jay Crowder.
I
Bro.
do, and if we get Jay Crowder, we're definitely.
And no one will be moved. He hasn't played in 8 months. He's a fat ass. Have you seen his IG photos? He a tubster now.
No, that sound like. I ain't gonna lie, that sound like James Harden.
Okay. Okay.
James Harden can be coming back from summer camp looking like he ain't playing 8 months.
Yeah, you know a lot about that, wouldn't you, nigga?
I would. Yeah, me and James Harden be on the same diet plan in the offseason.
Alright,
It's
bro.
crazy.
Alright, man.
Yo, shout out, good luck with Tobias playing hot potato, and then disappearing.
You're a Drew Holiday fan.
And also, at least I'm getting low defense.
Stop talking about basketball.
And also, you better hope.
Stop talking about
PJ
basketball.
Tucker show up.
You're a Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday fan talking about the playoffs.
You better hope that PJ Tucker show up.
No one is moved. Nobody cares.
What's crazy is you would have loved to have him too. So
Mind you, you're not even a Bucks fan. I don't even know why I'm entertaining this convo with you. You're a Lakers fan, nigga.
No.
You're a Lakers fan.
Is Rob Pelinka still employed?
I called, mind you, everyone.
Is Rob Pelinka still employed?
I called
Is
Lo
Rob
about an
Pelinka
hour
still
and a half
employed?
ago, and he was crying in his car on the way to his house.
Is Rob
He was
Pelinka still
crying in his
employed?
car.
If Rob Pelinka is still employed, I'm not a
crying.
fan,
He couldn't believe what he was seeing, man. Have fun in your eternal mediocrity for the rest of your life, loser.
If Rob Pelinka is still employed, I'm not a fan. I'm about to go to Player's Choice right now.
That's so sad.
I'm going to Player's Choice right now, and I'll see y'all later, man.